Hello and welcome to Move the Line Prop Drop Show presented by Sharpstack. Ryan Noonan joined here, as always, by my friends. Week 15 is Connor Allen, places unknown, John Hyslop. Connor, where are we at today, buddy?
Yeah, down in New Orleans. Just living my best life. Was in LA last 2 weeks ago. Now in New Orleans. I think life is probably going to be settling down sooner than later, but until then, we'll keep living.
Slob, I haven't left my house since 78. I think it's something you can relate to as well.
Yeah, I typically don't like to leave. Like, people make fun of me for that. I never want to leave. So yeah, no, I don't like you. I was like, where are you? I thought he was in like Mexico or something, but
that's coming up.
Yeah, and I started thinking, I was like, dude, is it Mardi Gras? I was like, no. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
Big news, not going to Mexico this year. So
you're not going to Mexico this year?
I know, first time ever. So if you want to do something over Christmas, let me know. Maybe we can do something.
Okay,
I'm going to take down the Christmas lights. That's what I do over Christmas. I put them up, then I take them down.
Dude, my wife got electrocuted putting up lights yesterday while putting up.
Is she all right?
She's totally fine. It was like a little zap, but like it wasn't like holding on, but like it was like kind of scary. It was just like happening out of nowhere. It's the same lights we've used every year, and then I guess that one of them just broke, or like one of the things just like broke.
Man, sometimes, dude, you gotta watch out, bro. They'll light you up.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Then broke a couple of ornaments. Our Christmas tree is like a fucking Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It's just Christmas is a mess right now.
Fake tree?
No, real tree.
Okay, in the city. Good for you. I'm surprised.
I know. We need to buy a fake tree, honestly, at this point. She likes the smell. So, like, this is not my circus. This is nothing like, whatever she wants. This is not a battle that I'm, willing to fight.
The correct take. Also, never a fake tree. It's a real tree. Come on.
Really? Never a fake tree?
No. So out on fake trees. I'm a real tree guy. I love it. It's just a Friday, Saturday after Thanksgiving annual Noonan tradition. We go out and pick out the real tree. Got a name. Put on the music. Get in the mood. Decorate that bad boy. Yeah. No fake tree. Can't get down with that. So I think
I think they're good because like it's just I don't know. It's a pain in the ass like hauling in a new tree every year and like sheds everywhere and it makes a mess and then you got to get rid of it.
Water the damn tree. Water the tree. It's fine.
I'm saying like after it's like dead, like at the end of the season, it's just like shedding everywhere and like, you
got to pack and store a fake tree and like put it back together. I don't know. Doesn't feel like it's it for me. I don't know.
We're not on the fake tree train yet, but I'm pretty close after this year. I'm just like, we're bartering with this dude in the back of some like dive bar, like, selling trees. That's legit. We buy our tree from a dive bar every year called Phyllis's Musical Inn. It's this place in Wicker Park. And
it's amazing. Supporting small business, entrepreneurship.
I am. See? He gave me a free hams too while I was waiting.
Oh, so. Nice. I like free ham. Yeah. Free anything, really.
It's my favorite kind of ham.
Mm-hmm.
Free. I love back alley ham. Sounds like start of a different movie. But yeah. But hey, to each their own. Yeah.
That's so funny.
I don't get into gender roles or anything, but you probably should be helping your wife with the Christmas lights, Connor. But whatever.
Yeah, I was busy packing for my trip, so she, that she doesn't get to go on either. So it's a great husband of the year award right now.
Oh, I bet she was happy about that, and she gets electrocuted, so you're probably not going to hear the end of that one.
Yeah, good times.
Probably not. We'll face the music on Monday.
Yikes! Well. I don't want to bury the lead here, take anyone's props off the table here. But Slop, we were talking about your blood work, some definitely 40-year-old man type stuff pre-show. We got a 44-year-old quarterback teeing it up this week. In the rain against arguably the league's best defense, top 3 defense in the league. Slop, any thoughts about you? Kind of going back, maybe jumping in like, rec league or, something you've retired for. I know you're still big in the bowling space, but, flag football league, rec league, full court basketball, anything like Philip inspired you here in the last couple
Maybe
days?
the basketball leagues are like they're dwindling. There's not a lot of guys my age that even want to play. Yeah, they're all like, you ask them and they don't. They're like, yeah, I'm out. So you'd have to get into like a 35 and up league maybe, but those are tough to find too. So it's tough. But I'll be honest with you, I'm thinking about it. I might go play Sunday night. There's a coach's game right here in town, so I might run some pickups, see how it feels.
Yeah.
After Philip does his, so if he gets hurt, I'm not doing it. So I'll watch. I'll follow his lead. But yeah, no, it definitely makes old people think. You know, like, hey, maybe I should get. Maybe it's not too late.
You're a stretch 4 if I've ever seen one.
Mm-hmm. I usually I try to bring it up just because I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to bang with those big dudes down there, man. They elbow you and shit like that. That hurts, man.
Same.
And like they always expect you to rebound, and like you get those little guards that all they want to do is shoot, and they expect just because I'm taller, and I'm not even that tall, dude. I'm like 6'2". So they expect you to get all the rebounds and then just to kick it back. It's like, no, buddy. You get the rebounds and kick it back out to me.
I hate playing with people like you because can you shoot?
Yeah, I'm a decent shooter.
Okay. Because I got some friends who are like 6'3", 6'4", think they can shoot, can't shoot, just stand outside, don't get rebounds, and I'm like, you're just useless. Like,
that's all I can do. To be honest with you, I was at best a 3 and D, and now it's just a lot of 3, not a lot of D. You know what I mean? Like that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a guard growing up, so yeah, I just got taller, but I've always handled the ball. I played, 1 or 2, so like I'm bringing the ball up too. COVID killed my game. I had a weekly game Saturday morning. Was 18 plus. I was not the oldest guy there at the time. There were a couple guys older, but I was definitely among the older because there was a lot of 22, 23-year-old guys. I'm lefty. I'm a little bit older. So you get some new guys to come in the game. I was always going to get you your first or second bucket of the game.
Yep.
No one's ready for the lefty. No one's ready for the old guy that can actually play a little bit. I miss it so much. I can't even tell you. Like, it has kind of stirred the stuff up here. I know, but it hasn't. You get out of it for a little bit too.
Yeah, it's like, when do you play? Because
this is the river stuff for me.
We used to play on Tuesday nights, and then like that. I don't know what happened in that game. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just stopped going, but maybe it's still going on. Who knows? But like Sunday nights, dude, you've been watching football all day. You know what I mean? Like, there's not 1 beer, not 2 beers that happened at that time. Like, so that's tough to go play on Sunday nights. But I'm doing it anyways. I'm back.
Yeah,
so we'll see what happens.
I want to see how it goes.
I don't know. My game kind of ended in high school. Like I grew up in Florida, so you knew pretty early on that. Yeah,
we did. Yeah,
this isn't going anywhere. You know what I mean? Like,
I grew up in New Hampshire. Where you're thinking very different situations here.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you go and like you look in the layup line. Everybody over there is dunking, and you're like in like 7th grade, and it's like, all right, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to be a long
meanwhile, Noonan's playing with like 10 other Noonans. So
yeah, I'm slapping the backboard and layup line pregame.
Yeah, dude. These guys are throwing it off the backboard and slamming. It's like, damn, dude. Like, you can just do that? Like, shit.
Get out to half court.
Like, I wasn't allowed to shoot on my freshman team, even though that's what I was there for. You'd walk out there, bro, and you'd hear the other team go, watch the shooter. And you're just like, bro, I know what that means. All right. Like, I'm white. I know, like we all know, but like I just the joke's on you because I'm not even allowed to shoot. So suck it. Like the second the ball hits my hand, it's probably a give and go. So look back to where the ball came from, find that kid, and he's gonna slam it.
Yeah.
And that was my game. But I was good at giving it back though. I could run the pick and roll well. I roll, ball never came, whatever. It's fine.
It's okay. You got to roll though. You have to.
Yeah, I'm a hell of a roller.
You take your guy out of the play. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hit that backboard in the layup line.
Go with me. Like, you'd have to be an absolute moron to follow me on the roll. You know what I mean? I have to like 2 or 3 times. Like, they don't even look.
You just hedge off of him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let him go. There's no chance they throw him the ball.
Yeah, Rivers inspired me. Maybe I got to find.
I'm fired up, man. I want to go play
Saturday,
right now.
Yeah, I had a Saturday game. I occasionally would play on Wednesday nights with some other guys who were a little bit older my age. But yeah, the Saturday game, I don't know, made me feel young. COVID,
get back in, dude. It's never too late until it's too late. Dude, I'm in the ISIS. I'm Connor Allen. You see that?
Oh, yeah.
We did this again. There we go.
Oh,
We do this every
You
once in a
knew,
while.
man. I was like,
you were in
am
New
I
Orleans for a
Mexico?
second. Yeah, this is great.
All right, let's jump into it. I want to let people know about this new deal that we have. Actually, just went live today for you to take advantage of SharpStack. Limited time offer. There's a promo that's going to run until the 23rd of December. So right now, you can head over to 4for4.com/plans/SharpStack. We are doing a really cool giveaway. You can win a lifetime subscription to SharpStack and BetSperts Golf or /Fantasy National, which we acquired last summer, which is going to be merging those sites here in the next 12 months or so. So a lifetime subscription to SharpStack and BetSperts Golf. Use promo code SURVEY when you sign up for SharpStack. You get a free 7-day trial. You're going to get 30 days for just $10. So again, right now, that's if you go to the site, it's like $130. So $10 for 30 days on top of the 7-day free trial. You will be entered into a giveaway to win lifetime SharpStack and BetSperts Golf. All we need from you is to fill out the survey that's going to be emailed to you, within like 48 hours or so after you sign up. I've looked at the survey. It's like 6 questions. It's going to take you literally 45 seconds to fill out the survey. So we're not asking a lot of your time. Filling out the survey gets you into the drawing. And again, free lifetime subscription to SharpStack, BetSperts Golf when you sign up with promo code survey. We'll have this in the show notes. Reach out if you have any questions. Again, this is going to run through the 23rd. Or I think we're going to pick the winner on the 23rd. So, 2 weeks or so to take advantage of that deal. Let us know if you have any questions on that. All right, let's jump into it. Week 15, but enough nonsense, enough promos. Connor, floor is yours. First play for week 15.
Yeah, first play for me, going to be an under. I'm going to go with Aaron Jones under 47.5 rushing yards. Jones coming off one of his best games of the season. Big win over the Commanders. Obviously, the Vikings, they played well for the first time in what seems like forever, but still only saw 41% rush share, 38%, 45% the previous 2 weeks. So Jordan Mason's still mixing in a bunch. Now they get the Cowboys. Cowboys run defense with Quinnen Williams played much better. They allowed 42 yards to Jahmyr Gibbs, 22 to Saquon, 7 yards and 6 carries to Ashton Genty. I don't think Genty really counts, but I certainly think that Aaron Jones is closer to Genty on the spectrum than the other two. So I think we're in a good spot here for Jones to go under. Maybe he gets 10 carries, maybe 11 carries. They could also just get blown out. That's also a possibility too. Like lots of different possibilities for this to go under in what's turned out to be a pretty tough matchup.
As soon as you said it, Slop started looking at his blood test results again.
Yeah.
I promise, Slop, the next one is going to be easily the grossest play I've ever released on the show. Yeah.
It just hurts, man.
Oh yeah, I do like this because what we get from Connor then is we have to get some other takes from him as it relates to the parlay, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna get some parlay thoughts. We can't just take
It's a valid point.
his prop here, so we get a little bit more Connor involvement with the gross under. So I think he laid out a pretty good case. Do you have any interest in Jones's over, Slop?
No, I'm completely out.
Done. All right,
A win.
Slop, it's a win.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Slop, before we started, you almost guaranteed winners this week. You said you got absolutely 2 incredible plays to stoked for. Don't give him, but let's ease the crowd into things. Let's just do one at a time. Let's give it the first one.
All right. So the first one is kind of ties into Phillip Rivers and the fact that has it been announced that he's going to play?
It's not officially that way yet, but I don't know. I've seen stuff from the beat reporters. If you're out of practice, it's pretty clear to tell who the pending starting quarterback is, and it seems very much like it's Phillip Rivers. So
I just think there's no chance that he doesn't play. Yeah, because he's 44 and he's off his couch. How could you possibly be talked into putting on a uniform and standing on the sidelines while someone else plays? You know what I mean? It's buddy, I got better things to do with Sundays. I don't, what I'm saying? It's been 4 years, maybe more.
Correct.
So I think he's definitely playing. And since he definitely is, I think that means Jonathan Taylor carries the ball 1,000 times. You can take 20.5 at plus money at some of the exchanges out there right now. FanDuel's minus 112. I mean, there's plays. It's 107 at Caesars, 105 at DraftKings. I think Taylor's going to carry the ball 25 times. So I'm dead serious when I say that. So we should just take that and run with that now. I would think it goes up, especially with like crap weather.
Yeah.
That kind of helps us, in my opinion. Seattle's good defense. That helps us too. No 60-yard runs. I can't imagine Phillip Rivers throwing the ball a million times. So everything just kind of plays right into this. I don't know how you feel about this, Connor, but I think it happens. It has to happen.
I'm just so curious to see like what happens to this. Like if Phillip Rivers starts, like do they let him throw the ball? Like inevitably they have to eventually, but like how long can they go just jamming the ball, Jonathan Taylor?
Mm-hmm. No, I'm with you. I think a very long. I think last week, who was it? The Falcons. Bijan carried it 20 times, and the other guy carried it 11.
Yeah, that was not great for me. But they just ran the ball 33 times in a 20-point loss.
Yeah, and they went nowhere really. Like one guy got like 80.
Why are they missing the playoffs again? Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. Who could have thought? Yeah, I like Slop. I like it. I mean, I don't know what the ceiling is on him, but yeah, like I would certainly lean towards him getting like 22 to 25 carries more than like 15. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, like I thought there was a great look too in our Discord. Like a bunch of the guys around the Jonathan Taylor receiving prop. Sorry if I'm taking anything here. Then I thought that was good because Phillip Rivers was a check down king back in the day, and JT plays so much that like if they do throw the ball, I mean he can catch 3-4 passes pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
I think those ladders are really exciting. Like the potential for those to be, whether it's catches or yards too, because it has been the weakness of Seattle. If it's obviously what we expect, 44-year-old Phillip Rivers, who literally was noodle armed in 2020. Like I can't imagine that his arm is like absolutely ready to go to like rip downfields in breaking routes at a high level. So whether it's the carries for JT or JT ladders in the receiving game, I think is probably the best way to
you got to get Phillip on the carnivore diet. I think
we got to. I mean, it's probably hard to feed 10 kids nothing but grass-fed beef, but he did play NFL.
Yeah, he played he's an NFL quarterback. He's fine.
He's fine. He's doing okay.
I can't believe he's gonna play.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So ridiculous.
The JT stuff is also why I think. God, I don't want to speak for you, but it's terrifying to take like Rivers under stuff because he could house a 70-yard dump off.
Screen pass, yeah.
Yeah. I think he's also like such a good litmus test of like, and I've seen some people talk about this a little bit, of like a player who like is going to be great at like pre-processing and like processing before the snap and understanding schemes and like where the ball should go, but with like no arm talent. Like just like the worst arm talent, like I don't know if he would like arm talent wise could compete with half the Division I quarterbacks at this point in his career, but he's going to know where the ball should go. He's going to know when it should be there. So like, how much does that matter? So we're about to find out against Seattle too. Like if it was against some shitty team, maybe he gets by. This I just have a really tough time. Like I'm sure that they're just going to make his life hell.
Everything comes out quick. Yeah, like, I think it's going to be like a shitty game to watch, especially if it's real weather. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's supposed to be rain.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll
pull up the updated reports here and see.
We got any updated reports? So, I mean, if there's rain in the area, now it just mucks up everything. It kind of helps us with the Taylor because maybe the Seahawks aren't so dynamic on offense. It kind of limits what they can do through the air. I mean, who knows? But I know you guys do not believe in rain, right? Like
it says a chance of rain, chance of precipitation, 100%. Okay, so that seems like a good chance.
Yep. That's
not a big math guy, but yeah.
Well, I don't even understand what this means. So it says during the game, 63%. This is like the ultimate, like it works 60% of the time, 100% of the time. It also says 100% of the time. Probably going to rain, but like no winds, like 5 mile per hour wind. I mean, that's like nothing. It depends how much rain, but even then, not a big rain guy. All the weather games went like way over what was last week.
Yeah, I don't really believe in it either. I just like to say it. Like if it helps my argument, I always be like, yeah, it's gonna be raining. Even though I couldn't care less. I don't think
I think wind matters the most, and then I think we'll talk about the Chicago game, but I think the weather could matter there for Caleb and Shadur. But I mean, the ball's just gonna be like a brick. It's supposed to be 5 degrees with wind chill like -5 to 10 degrees. Like
you can get like the torrential downpours. Like we had a little bit last week in Tampa, especially as that game went along. I think that matters a little bit,
right?
Just like it's raining and it's nothing else, it's not something that I would factor a ton into. But yeah, I mean, we can talk about the JT stuff maybe in the parlay or something like that, because I definitely think it's viable. And that's the way to play it, right? I think just taking the 14.5, as like Timothy mentioned, is fine. I would rather take the 20 plus for 40
we could be
plus.
dead wrong.
Correct. It's receiving like he could go full Apollo Creed, and that would be very sad. His prize if he's
dying on the field or anything like that.
His prize if he survives is he gets the Texans next week. So
did he look at the schedule? Like, did he know like what he was signing up for?
I think he was just like, fuck it, yeah, I'll do it. You know what I mean? It's one of those because it was such a ridiculous like ask in the first place. And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna wonder what would happen if I did, like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like,
well, apparently the talk is that he and Stefanski still talk not Stefanski, but Shane Steichen talk all the time, because he uses the Colts offense coaching one of his kids' football team. So he's very much familiar with the game plan and the offense, and it's like that's crazy.
It's just so ridiculous that it's probably gonna work.
Yeah.
How's Brady? He can come back, right?
48. Damn right he could if he wanted to.
Yeah, he's like, we were born the same year. Yeah, no, he ain't doing it.
Dude, he threw
I bet you he could.
Over 5,000 yards at Philip Rivers' age at 44. So
yeah, I think he could. Probably
1,000% he could.
Yeah.
If you wanted
I wonder if he would.
Well, the Raiders could use a quarterback.
That's a valid point.
So to sell, like MJ, have to sell his stake in the team to get back in.
Yeah, good luck with all the great weapons that they've got around him. Awesome offensive line. It'd be great for him.
True.
He'd love it.
Jack Besh.
Yeah, Rivers did play. Patrick brought that up. He played with the ruptured ACL before, so
yeah, it's the Pats.
He don't care. Yeah, he'll play.
Yeah, yeah, he's a dog. All right, first one for me. Yeah. It's bounced around a little bit on some books, though the best numbers have held. FanDuel's the best for this. Caesar's still right in market there. Same thing with like Prop Builder. Some other places to score kind of right in line. But it moved a little bit with the Hollywood Brown news. I don't think it matters at all, but I like Rashee Rice over 63.5 receiving yards, minus 114 on FanDuel. Some fairly pronounced splits for Rice, and I think we can take advantage of them specifically against the Chargers. He is way more productive against zone and too high safety looks, and that's really like the core of what the Chargers do defensively. His target rate's about 8% higher, 33% target rate against zone versus man. His yards per route run are significantly higher, 3.5 against zone, less than 1 against man. And again, those splits are kind of in line with what we see when you look at single high versus too high as well. And I think we're getting a little bit of a discount, kind of a quiet game against the Texans here. This is really kind of, I think, a perfect spot here against the Chargers. And I also think the Chargers, I don't know, the pass game, like Herbert's not well, I don't think. They had a really tough time, and I know the Eagles defense is tough. I just don't think that the Chargers can like sustain drives to keep the ball away from the Chiefs here. And I think it's just going to be a really solid game for Rashee Rice. So I think over 6.5 receptions is probably a decent look as well. I just like the yards. 7 balls is still a lot regardless of what happens in game script. So 63.5 with kind of these yards per route run and target rate splits against man and zone, I think are a nice look. So Slop, any thoughts on Rashee Rice?
I'm in.
Let's go. You like 6.5 receptions plus money, or you like yards?
No, I'll go with the yards.
Okay.
I mean, because he does that short stuff. So there is that. But once you get to 6.5 and stuff like that, it's like, all right, well, if you really think he's catching 7 passes, one of them or 2 of them is going to be for, real yardage. And his yardage totals are always pretty short. So, no, I like that a lot.
Yeah. Connor, any thoughts?
Like he's a guy you can't price. And those are the guys you want to go after. You know what I mean? Because it's like, how do you price that if you're a book? You know what I mean? He's not one thing or another. He's kind of everything.
Yeah. Yeah. We saw some 70s. I mean, like some of the softer books moved out to 70 with the Marquise Brown news. I think he probably should have been there to begin with, to be honest. I think he probably should have been high 60s or 70. But yeah. Connor,
yeah. You're not going to believe it. I had that written down as potential this week. It was like one of my favorite overs. Yeah, I was like,
No.
I swear, Slav, I did.
You
I
got
love it.
got the sheet.
I do have the sheet, but I can't
it
share
back.
it with you because
It's
it's
at home.
got other stuff on it.
Nice. We don't need to see all that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I mean, yeah, I can't give you all the secret sauce. You know, that's
No.
Wow, it's a Connor. That's more than a.
I love it. I love it. I just bet it now personally as well, just because like I want some action in there. But yeah, I like it. I think it's a great look, and the matchup, the man zone splits you mentioned are, I think, huge, especially like in this spot. Like they might just be chucking it. So
yeah. All right, sweet. We'll take it. All right, Connor, back to you. This is going to be arguably, we've been doing this for what? It's our third year together, fourth year together. This is for this show, this is the grossest one we've ever had.
Yeah, I think it's up there. I'm going with Rico Dowdle under 2.5 receptions at -150. -1. I'd play this. I'd play this to -175. Hear me out. He ran 6 routes last week.
Slob totally. His face popped up a different color. He opened a different window. He is not hearing you out. I promise.
I muted him. I can't hear.
Oh man, it's like, so basically before the bye, they were like, yeah, we're gonna make Chuba Hubbard our pass catching guy, and then Rico our early down grinder guy, and then we'll throw Chuba some series here and there, and then he ran 6 routes. I was like, I don't even know, 15% or something like that, 20% route share. Chuba ran the rest. Now I think we're going to get basically the same thing coming out of the bye. Against the Saints, they're going to run the ball a ton. We know that they want to run the ball. So it's going to be – and the Saints also, by the way, last week ran the ball an insane amount when they were playing from ahead. So, I think this game could be, crazy low, not necessarily volume overall, but maybe if both teams are just running the ball back and forth, it just might not – both pass attempts could just be really low. And so, again, you're looking at maybe 5-10 routes. So he's got to catch 3 balls on 10 routes. I think really the main way that this loses is if the Panthers fall behind by 20 and have to chuck 40 times. And even then, I think it'll be Chuba out there in pure passing situations. So I ain't scared of no juice. That's all I got to say. It's what does MJ say in the Discord? It's it isn't juice if it loses if it wins.
Juice doesn't matter if it wins. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know if that's true though. I like it, but I'm not sure about the accuracy of that statement.
Yeah. Well, I mean, theoretically, I get what he's saying, but yes, it's definitely definitely
always stake to win 1 unit. So if you win that, then the juice doesn't matter. But you're risking more, and that's not an advisable strategy. Get that
correct.
When you start factoring in the ones that you lose, that's when it starts getting to, oh shit. So
I would not lose though. That would be my
strategy. Yeah. It's well, if you know what I'm saying, that never ends well. So yeah, but I like the style though. So style points I like.
And Jake's in on this too, right? You're in this with
Yep, yeah, Jake's in on it.
Okay. Confirmation.
It's a good one for sure. Also, well, I'll give a bonus one after you guys next too. I got another bonus. It's only on the shitters, so there's not really much you can do about it.
Okay. All right. I even tried to talk him into what I thought was a pretty gross one, but he went even a little bit grosser maybe today. So
yeah,
this is pretty gross. Slop, no need for your opinions on it. Just let you give me your next play. Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. I mean, I get it. I don't think he's catching 3 balls either. But I mean, it's a better way to spend your time, Connor. There's got to be someone you can talk to about this. You know what I mean?
I have a problem.
Control.
Are there sports betting therapists that are not in the gambling addiction?
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to talk about addiction. I want to talk about why are you doing this to yourself?
Yeah, why do I enjoy pain?
A million markets out there. Why do you like this? But yeah, no, it's fine. Teach their own as well. So there's that. Let's go rushing attempts again. We're going to go with Tony Pollard, 11.5. I've been sitting on this one, and this is the last place we can take it because it at FanDuel. I don't even know if we're allowed to say that, but -138. It is -170 at Caesars. DraftKings has -108. Pinnacle has -155. It's kind of starting to take off. But But he's carrying the ball at least 12 times, and that'd be crazy not to do that against the 49ers. Here's the thing. He should have a little bit of success. I don't know that they're going to get their asses kicked, like totally kicked, like from the beginning. I think they'll wait until the end to kind of get their asses kicked a little bit. So that's good for us. He just carried the ball like 25 times against these dudes, or against Cleveland last week. And the weeks before, I know the haters are going to be the hit rate guys. Are going to be like, oh, well, he only had 10 and 11. He had 10 and 11 literally in every game in October, November. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he was kind of right there. Last week, he actually had success. Your boy, Judkins, had 25 or 23 carries against these 49ers. So the Browns knew what time it was.
Yep.
Skip the Panthers game and the Cardinals game because Panthers didn't know what they were doing, and the Cardinals were down like 21 points before they even got off the bus, so that they couldn't run. But you go back to the Rams, they ran like 27 times with those two guys, Kyron Williams and Corum. That's what you do against the 49ers. Just stick the ball right in your running back's chest and just hope you don't get your ass kicked when they get the ball. And it's 12 carries. That's it. That's all we need. So we're not asking for a record here. Bijan just had like 10 or 11 in the first half last night. So it can happen.
Because your best path to beating the Niners is probably keeping the offense on the sidelines if you're the Titans. So
yeah, with Cam Moore as your quarterback, you don't want him throwing. He hasn't learned that it's not like you're not trying to hit the guy with the ball. You're trying to throw it to where he can catch it. Like, because he can hit somebody from 30 yards away. You know what I mean? But they're not going to catch it because it's a freaking missile. So that's the only problem. But no, again, dude, they're going to be able to run the ball on the 49ers. Everybody can. So just 12 carries. That's it. We're not asking for a record here. Just 12 times. That's it.
I kind of think that game gets like sneaky hot. Like, it's just like, I mean, Cam Ward, this is the worst defense Cam Ward's played as an NFL quarterback.
Yeah. I don't think he's that bad, dude.
no.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't looked that bad, but he's like, I mean, well, he's looked bad, but he has a couple of plays that are good.
No, but the numbers, when you start diving into, I bet you there's 4 for 4. There's a lot of advanced statistics that I bet you he does not look very good in. But when you watch him, like just the eyeball test, like he's probably going to be like pretty good. If one thing he could do is stop with the bazooka. Like there's times where you need to like throw it in there, but the guy's like 5 yards away. There's no need to throw it 200 miles an hour at him. You know what I mean? Like you throw it to him so he can catch it. Like that's it. That's the one thing I've seen about him. It's bad. Is that like you take that away? Like he doesn't look that bad. His receivers kind of suck too.
There's been enough in there. There's been enough good in there for sure. Yeah, I'm with you. It's a tough receiving core.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Dude, just a brutal slate of rookie. Like he's played the Broncos, the Rams, the Texans twice. The Colts were, I mean, not good, but they're fine. The Patriots, like the Seahawks, the Jags, the Browns, like I mean, he's played every single good defense.
Yeah. And dude had 25 carries. He looked good against the Browns last week, Pollard.
Oh yeah,
and
Pollard.
It's like the Spears guy doesn't want to run the ball. Like they don't hand it. It's like he has something in his contract saying you're not allowed to hand it to me. You have to throw it to me.
Yeah.
So
that's our guy Patrick in the chat. Patrick's been banging the drum for Spears receiving yards.
You can't. You're not allowed to hand it to him. I'm telling you, there's something in his deal where he's not allowed to be handed the ball. You have to throw it to him because they don't hand it to him. They're like, nah, Pollard, he's running. You're catching.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Again, it's 12 carries, guys. It's 12 carries. Like we're not asking this guy to do anything. Like you wouldn't even notice it in the box score if he does this. Like you won't even know. It's like, yeah, it's 12. Yeah.
It's enough. All right, I like it, Tom.
I just hope they don't get their asses kicked, though. So be careful with this. Like, because if they get stomped, like I don't think this is happening.
Here's the thing, though. It's such a low number. And I think if it is their game plan to come out and be probably pretty run heavy early, like if he can get 6, 7, 8 in like the first half.
Don't say 6, 7, dude. My kids can hear you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
If you can get 7 or 8 in the first half when things are, kind of still up for grabs a little bit, then just need to get a couple in the second half,
I mean, honestly, I don't like doing the rush attempts on a game where the team is the running back you have is on a team that's like double-digit dog. That's what I'm banking on. What you just said. That's all I'm banking on is that it is the plan. You know what I mean? From the very beginning. So you should get home before like the beating really starts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they don't have a glass jaw, those Titans. It usually takes them a little while before they really start getting.
Here you go, Slop. The chart, bro. Coming out. Colt the
you
Bolt.
just got chart bro in the comments. Stop.
Mm-hmm. I just said, like you literally just said, right? Did you type what I said? Is that I literally just said that. Like he had 10 or 11, like every game out there, like he was always like right there.
Well,
I literally just said that.
We got a good bet here. Colt the Bolt 21 against John, against Slop. So
I'll bet him. Want me to put it on no vig? What do you just tell me what you're comfortable losing, Colt? Then we'll go do that. If you want, you just Venmo me now. Whatever your call, dude. But if you want to feel like you were actually in it for a second, then just go to no vig.
I love it. All right. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think that is probably get some early. Keep a minute. All right. Let me see. I think I got one. Yeah. I think I got another. I got a few, but I'm just gonna give a couple today. I was worried this wasn't gonna sit and hold for a little bit because you basically have seen it like any fantasy article or being a lot of like, this guy's a pitcher in a lot of things and a lot of I don't feel great about that. But I think it's a great spot for Travis Etienne. I don't think we're gonna really argue that. I'm going to play over 72.5 rushing yards. MGM Hard Rock have great numbers there. Minus 114 on FanDuel. I think playable. Builder's kind of right in line here too. This is, they're 14-point favorites against Brady Cook and the Jets. Not a great spot. The Jets have been a pretty bad run defense here for a little bit. The last 5 games, they've allowed 132.5 rushing yards, 12.5% explosive run rate, which is the 3rd highest in the league. Should probably have, I would say, I don't know. I think his carry line is like 17.5. I don't know, 15 carries we can get this done. But last week, Michelle Tootin didn't get a touch until Jacksonville's 2-minute drive just before the half, and then he fumbled, and then didn't get another offensive snap all game. So I don't think that's like indicative of what that's going to happen this week. I think Tootin's probably back in the mix, but this has clearly been Etienne's backfield over the last little bit. And yeah, it's a great spot. Even if like the blowout risk is why I like the yards over like carries, even because I think if it is a spot where Tootin gets involved in the second half, Etienne's done a lot of his work with explosives this year as well, so he can get here in the first half. So like this one quite a bit. Connor, any thoughts on Etienne over 72.5?
Well, I think it's past my threshold, but I like it. So
just barely. Okay.
Yeah, barely, but I still like it. I think we'll add him 100 plus probably to our parlay. Seems like a safe bet. So yeah, I like it. The matchup's good. Probably depends on workload. That's the only thing that scares me. I mean, this Jets team, like Mason Taylor's out, Garrett Wilson's out. So you're talking about AD Mitchell, John Mechie, and Brady Cook. I mean, that's
why I'm playing yards and not carries.
Right.
Yep.
I think
I
think Cook had better receivers in college. I'm dead serious. Like
honestly, maybe. I actually don't think AD Mitchell's that bad. He's just super inconsistent.
Yeah, I'll never forgive him for the touchdown. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? But no, Cook played with Burden in college, and I'll be honest with you, I backed him a couple times. You could drive to New Hampshire and put in college player props. We didn't have to do it like you guys. Like you can just bet whatever. So I did that, and I don't think betting was legal here in Massachusetts yet when he was like during this bet. I think he was young, but Cook didn't do what I needed him to do that night, and I haven't forgiven him, and so I'm hoping that maybe he gets his stuff together. But I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in that guy. So yeah, you're in.
Like we've had 15 plus carries in 5 of 6 games for Etienne. So like, I don't know. I just don't think I think he gets at least 15 with, pops 1 at least explosive run, 15 plus yards. We're fine. And then I think there's definitely a range of outcomes if he's in the 18 to 20 range where this gets into triple digits. So like it for the parlay for sure. All right, Connor, you said you got another maybe marginal one on some of the.
Well, there's one on the shitters. So we got Fliff and MGM. Both still have Josh Jacobs. I think it's 17.5 carries. He was DNP Wednesday, Thursday, limited today. I think he plays, but he got an MRI on Monday. His knee's like swelling. I just would be really, really surprised if they just decide to jam him again and don't mix in Emmanuel Wilson to some extent. Even then, like, he's 50% of this number anyway. So it's like, and they're playing Denver, who's like great defense. Like, there's chances that they get game scripted the other way. Like, there's just so many different outs here. So obviously avoids if he's out, I think that if he does play, this line's going to be less than 17.5. If it is still at 17.5, it will be an official play for me. But I'm just telling you guys now because I don't know if it'll be posted, to be honest. So we'll see.
All right. So that was MGM and Fliff right now?
Yeah, I think MGM Fliff. I mean, maybe some of the exchanges have some stuff up. I doubt it. I can't imagine anyone's like eager to take the over there. But yeah, I don't know. Also, we got news right now that Kenny Pickett's starting at quarterback for the Raiders officially this week.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm out on him too.
You don't like Kenny?
Yeah, I'm out on Kenny. It's too bad too, because he was kind of a fail. I was rooting for him whenever he faked the slide in college and then kept going. And I thought it was awesome. I mean, it was Bush League, definitely, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
And then he just sucked. So it was like, man, I was rooting for him, but yeah, I'm out.
He didn't look bad in the second half last week. Like, felt like he's in a spot where like,
go ahead.
I mean, I feel like it's a spot where like this guy knows where he's at in his career. He's probably going to have very few chances to prove that he can still do it. And you get out there with like, I'm going to let this thing rip mentality.
I think you're grading him like, I don't know, as a little bro now. You know what I mean? You're not grading him as like, oh, maybe we got something. You're like, yeah, he's
share the same birthday.
You're trying to find like positive shit. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, he like, you know what I mean? Yeah, he did do this well, and you're right, he did, but like it ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, so, like if some team signs Kenny Pickett next year, you're not gonna be like, oh yeah, you know what? This is good. They're going to Super Bowl. It's like it's over. You know what I mean? Like it's not good.
It's probably fair.
But no, I know what you're saying. Like I said, I was watching them last week. It wasn't that bad. It's just
it was Denver too. And again, like good for Patrick. Connor and I discussed this on Monday's show. I mean, the most egregious cover situation that I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was awesome. Kenny did win a Super Bowl,
and then he's going up against his former team.
Mm-hmm.
So saying he knows a little bit about that Fangio defense.
Fangio knows a little about him too, though.
Yeah, it's okay. That's okay. It's we'll see. I like the gunslinger Kenny, and again, we share the same birthday, so I'm cheering for him.
There we go. Your little bro.
Yeah. Is Connor D-bro? Is Connor in the witness protection program? Yes. Yeah.
I am after
again
releasing. I played Tony Pollard under last week, 50 yards, and he had 150.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I needed to be in witness protection, honestly.
Tony's back. Yeah, get your money back this week, Connor. Just throw it on the over 12 carries. He's getting 12 plus carries, Connor.
There's two guys that I don't win on for some reason. It's DeAndre Swift and Tony Pollard. Anytime I bet Swift under, he absolutely nukes. Anytime I don't bet him, he looks like a middle schooler trying to play football. So just don't bet on him, and just hate from afar.
I like it.
Steve, glad you won in this quorum play last week.
We should have.
I think it's
too low.
Blake. I don't. Yeah.
Still too low. Just putting that out there. Just saying. I got it holstered. But yeah, I think it's too. I don't know. He's second in the league. There's like 41 backs have 100 carries on the year. He's second in explosive run rate. 8% explosive run rate. He's like, I think he's good. And his line his carries line moved from 8.5 to 9.5. And for some reason he's lined at 38.5. I know it's a tough matchup. The Lions run defenses can be solid, but like they're not, I don't know. They're not the best run D in the league. I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder. They've mostly been rotating drives from my understanding too.
He had 5 first quarter carries. I mean, it's not like it's all like mop up duty. and he cooked our line. He went over for us in the first quarter.
Yeah, we should have released alts officially.
Oh,
I played them.
Yeah, I played to 50, and I'm just so mad I didn't play higher.
I got my Flip account banned from those alts. Legit, it was tough. I tried to bet like I don't know 500 or something on something this week, and it just like automatically changes down to 100. I was like, what do you mean? It doesn't even give me an error. It just entered like 500 and just goes to 100. And I'm like, oh, like it's not like Bet365. They send me a nice letter, like send me a little nice notice. They just.
I'd kind of rather have it like that. Just you enter it, and it's like as long as it said before you click the button, I'm good with any limit. Just as long as it just says, no, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, give me the red letters, like ESPN or FanDuel, like where no. And I think Fanatics does the thing. You got to click the button. It's same with DraftKings. It's like dude,
I hate that. That's the worst, actually. I think
is that illegal? That should be illegal because you just got information from me.
It gives you like the illusion that like. You could maybe bet this much.
Yeah.
You don't know until you click it.
Exactly. Especially like you're trying to arb or something real quick and you're like, oh shit.
No, that's predatory behavior. You're using my information.
Cool. Yeah. I gave you information just now. I wanted to do this. And you're like, yeah, no, only for this. It's like, well, wait. And then it moves right then. And you're like, damn, like, what just happened? So
this is a good tip here, Jimmy. If you parlay with something else, the limit goes up. All right, we'll give it a whirl.
That's actually a good idea. That's how I got my FanDuel account back. The Millie parlay.
Oh yeah,
serious.
Love it.
I mean, moneyline parlay. I'm just trying to hold on because I agree with Patrick. Like the best book for early week betting props is 365. If you have 365 and it's not completely nuked, they have every market. They post. I mean, like I get 12 guys on each side for tackles on 365, but I give them a money line parlay or two each week or some sort of just ridiculous something. And I'm just like, hey guys, I'm out here. Look at this. Look at this money line parlay. It's account maintenance is a real thing. However, you got to figure it out and get it done. So,
hey, so Derek said he's got a great plus money passing TD overs this week. I'm in, Derek.
What you got, D-Bro?
Hit the chat.
Yeah, a ton of great plus money passing touchdown overs. Yeah, why not? I mean,
yeah, you got 1.5. The one like those are kind of like threes in basketball. You know what I mean? Like you get some, you can do some damage with those. 1.5 though, none of that 2.5 shit. I want 3 touchdown passes. Let's give me 1.5.
I think this might be one of the. Yeah.
Remember maybe Brady Cook 2+.
Yeah, Brady Cook is -128 over half a touchdown. Imagine laying any juice on Brady Cook to throw a touchdown.
That's crazy. Is that a real line for real?
-105.
-138 in FanDuel.
-105 on MGM.
Too.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Let's see here. We don't have a flat god line yet, do we? I'm sure we did have a passing one that was like 150, but yeah, over half. Yeah, +105. Let's see here. We got any other halves? Cam Ward's half a -220 or -200.
Mahomes is plus money for 1.5. Probably wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah. FanDuel +112 over 1.5.
I don't mind that.
I don't either. I think it's a pretty
decent, dude.
Right? Yeah, Jackson Dart +141 on DraftKings.
That ain't bad.
Kenny Pickett -138 over half.
Over half, yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
Already laying it.
I might just honestly for fun. I might just parlay all these like trash quarterbacks under in the plus money on under half a touchdown because at least 5 or like I would say 80% of them are not throwing a touchdown. I don't even know if they're scoring a touchdown to be honest.
Cook is crazy -120. So I thought there was a couple of years ago. It was Tommy DeVito. I think 2+ was like +400 or something like that. And it was against the Commanders.
I think you played it on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, remember that? It was against the Commanders. So it was like, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, that's crazy because it was +400 something. That's where Brady Cook should be. Like in the +500 for 2. Like he should be in that range. Because Tommy was kind of nice. Like we don't even know what Brady Cook's doing. I haven't seen him in years.
What is Phillip Rivers 2+ touchdowns like?
I would take that.
That's got to be like 3-1, right?
I would hope. If Cook is -128 for 1, I have no faith in the touchdown
Rivers
market
is
making.
Under -130, something like that.
for a half.
For a half touchdown. Let's see here.
So what's the plot? What's the over?
It's like plus 120 for over half, but I'm trying to find two, like trying to find an alt just to see what happens. Gotta support our old man Rivers. All right, passing props. I think FanDuel has stuff. Okay, so they do. Passing touchdowns over under. Nope, they have nothing for Phil.
He's crossed off.
2 plus is 5 plus 580 on Philip Rivers to throw 2 touchdowns.
That's fair.
580.
That's crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen a line like that.
I would do that. 2.5 at DraftKings is 2,100.
So he needs 3.
3 touchdowns.
Yeah, and he ain't throwing 3, but
3 is crazy. 2, maybe.
They're not scoring 3 touchdowns in the game.
I would take him to throw a touchdown plus 116 at FanDuel. Why not?
Yeah.
I
mean,
think we
a
might
couple
know-
reasons why not. But
I mean, besides all the obvious ones.
Right. But yeah, I mean,
What if he throws 2 touchdowns?
he could throw 2 touchdowns.
That's not that crazy, dude.
He's not
Tyler
throwing 3
Warren
touchdowns,
playing?
though.
Is Tyler Warren playing?
Yeah, Tyler Warren's playing.
Pittman's playing. Downs is
Pittman's
playing.
Josh Downs?
Alec Pierce.
All in.
Alec Pierce.
Pierce is in.
Yep.
JT Money House is a little screen pass.
I
Doesn't
mean,
get credit for the one he throws to Devin Witherspoon.
the reality is this is all going to come down to what Shane Steichen can do. Like, if Shane Steichen can scheme up some shit where the guys are, like, actually open, then I think he could probably play. If he has to, like, make throws on his own, I mean, he's totally toast. Like, he's completely cooked.
You see what they did to him in Madden? He's
He's fat as shit.
very
He's
fat.
huge.
He doesn't look like he looks like an offensive lineman playing quarter. It's like, dude, that's up, dude.
Madden did him so dirty.
I'll be honest, dude. I don't know. I'm kind of in. I'm gonna have way too much on this. His number is 150.5.
I will say is that I'm obviously significantly more of like an under better. I think that there's no value on the under for this. Like, there's like very little value on the under, like in this spot. Because he was a good quarterback at one point. He understands how to play football. Like, these guys that we're betting unders on, like, just fundamentally don't understand like NFL football. Like,
yeah,
like
I agree
those are the unders who are like Malik Willis just has no idea how to play quarterback.
Yeah.
Justin Fields, just no clue. Like, just lost out there. Philip was good at one point.
He was.
Philip 200 plus is plus 303 at DraftKings.
But the 200 plus does correlate with the thought of JT housing, a long dump off.
That's not that crazy, dude. It's 200 yards. I know he's 44, but we're also talking about how this could hamper his Hall of Fame, stuff with the 5 years and stuff. There's like talk of Hall of Fame for this guy. Like, I'm not saying he's getting in. I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying there was talk, like the Hall of Fame and Philip Rivers was talked about. Like, whether you think it's true or not, that's ridiculous. Like, they're never going to talk about Hall of Fame with Justin Fields. You know what I mean? Like, those two words are never going to enter the same sentence. But so, like, to Connor's point, he knows how to play. Like, that's not that ridiculous.
I'm probably donating, but 200 yards and 2 touchdowns is like 8-1. That, like, if you told me blindly that someone could just like throw 202 and you get 8-1 on it, like, that's not a terrible bet.
I don't think the 200 is crazy at all, dude. Like,
hear me out though. This also possible solution. Seattle's up by like 40. They got like all the backups in and like a couple minutes left in the third quarter, and Phillips just dumping it down. Like all game, final drive. It's like 60, 70 yards.
That's the only problem. If that scenario happens, and Riley Leonard's actually not injured, which is apparently the case.
You think
I
they
think
bench
Riley
Phillip?
Leonard's. I think he's back in at that point, just to make sure. Hey, we're gonna ride this Phillip thing out for the next couple of weeks. He's got Houston next week.
What if he don't want to come out?
Yeah,
He's 44. He didn't give a shit. He's like, dude, no, I'm going back in.
it's true. I do think you get to make the decision against your coach if you were older than your coach. So that's
if you're 44 and you haven't played since like COVID and you've been on your couch for years, and they call you and say, come play, and then they're like, hey, come sit down, and you're like, no, I bet you they let you play.
Yeah, it feels like I'm not sitting down. Otherwise, you will find me back on the couch next week.
It's like, I'm just going to go back home. If you don't need me, I'll just go home.
I'm in on it. I'm gonna bet it. I'm gonna bet it separately. I don't think we should add to the parlay, but I'm gonna bet it separately just for fun.
I had some shit I was supposed to be doing around the house this Sunday. Like, I'm gonna go back and do that.
Yeah,
no, if you're not gonna play me, I don't know. I just think that, dude. I don't think 200's that crazy. I don't think it's plus 300 crazy. Again, I'll use the Usain Bolt, argument with like if I would bet one of you guys in a race if the price was right. And I think you're kind of approaching the price being right on that one. Do you know what I mean? Like, well, that's a little bit too. Even like 150, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. But you show me a 300, like for 200 yards, plus 300, just 200, that's it. Against the team that probably is going to stop the run.
Yeah. I think the good case for him is that he has legit playmakers that can break long plays, right? Break a tackle or two, and then, create some splash plays. Not like he's pushing the ball vertically. Like, we're not chasing Alec Pierce's longest receptions here. Right? That's not the play. So I'm with you. I get it. I think it's a
parlay it with JT Money's carries over.
Or
that's going to be uncorrelated.
That's crazy.
Uncorrelated bits.
Yeah, it's pretty uncorrelated.
Okay, so won't let me add any carries props to the parlay, by the way. So
Tony Pollard rush yards over, then he's going over, dude.
Oh God, you want his rush yards?
Yeah,
over?
I know you don't want to do it, but hey, Connor, you got to get your money back, dude. You got to get your money back, and this is the only way to do it. You got to play rotation.
You don't like Shamere DK or whatever his name is, Dyke, over like 30 yards?
I think we agreed it's DK.
Yeah, I think it's DK. I don't know, maybe. I think he does, but I think it would be more fun to have Pollard after your experience with him last week.
All right,
are you sure, Slop? Do you remember that the ball finds Gunnar Helm?
It just finds him, dude. Like, I don't know how.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't even know. I don't know if the quarterback's throwing it to him or what, dude. Like, but it just kind of finds him.
It just finds him.
All right, I begrudgingly put in Pollard in there, and so
how many yards?
I did 60. It's like plus 170 or something like that.
Dude, he's getting 60, dude.
60 is not that bad.
That's not crazy. And then Phillip 200. We can go. What's 300?
All right. We adding a Phillip leg. I mean, we talked on it for 10 minutes.
All right, so 275 is 1,000. 269, so 270 is plus 1,300. It's just how high do you want to go?
I'm going to say not that high.
Yeah, I think that would be a teetering on irresponsible. 225 is plus 410.
Yeah, I vote to keep the Phillips stuff its own thing.
Okay. I can't wait for it to be the only thing to hit.
I'm not against the Phillips stuff.
That's how it happens.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you see your parlay on the side here that you didn't want to mess up with all the Phillips. None of that hit. Phillip, 300 plus, 3 touchdowns. He's getting carried off the field.
He might get carried off the field, and that's my concern. He might get carried off the field.
Yeah, not the cart. Like his team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Shoulders.
All right, so no Phillip stuff then. I got
like where Patrick's at. So we can double tap tight ends in this Cincy Baltimore game.
Likely Gesicki.
I think is a really good look, right? Gesicki splits without T. Higgins. Any tight ends against the Ravens or against the Bengals, and then we had the little Andrews glute situation. So I don't know. Likely's been trending up. I think those alts are probably pretty interesting.
All right, I got 60-60 for both of them. I've been keeping everything around plus 200, so both those are around plus 200.
What's 50 plus for Corum?
Corum for Blake for Blake. Let's see here.
He's got 81 the last back-to-back games.
Well, so we're at 7. I added a bunch of other legs too that were fun. Mostly your guys' plays, but I got one extra one. You're not going to see coming. Oh, it's not on FanDuel. Just Gibbs, Kyron, and they didn't post him last week either. Remember, until way late.
Yeah, way later.
All
right,
I'm
on Novig right now. There's $1,000 on Tony Pollard's under rushing attempts. So
That's the same number as you?
No, plus 148 on the under. So they like his over. They're trying to.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like so, they're trying. Like someone's bet is the over, and there's a ton of liquidity on his under.
do you think hashtag someone knows? Like, does someone
Free
know?
money, dude. Free money. It might have been my friend Colt in the chat. He knows.
Oh man. All right, we're at a really high number right now. We got the only other one that I added that was abnormal was Puka 125. Insane splits versus man. Devontae injured. Game's gonna be super hot. Like dominates target share already. Like he might go for 200. Legit.
He might go for 200. I mean, that like
doesn't get better than this.
Their safety group is like decimated. Their corners are it's gross. Like that.
Yeah,
that's the only like piece I'd be reluctant for Corum is just like, oh yeah, every time the Rams get the ball, they just threw it to Puka and he scored. So like they don't actually even get to run the ball. Like that's why I don't like some of like the attempts or completion stuff with Stafford because I'm like they could just be so efficient that he might not even have the volume to get it done. So yeah. He could pop off.
All right, so yeah, we got the Gesicki likely 60, Puka 125. I did Rashee 90, Etienne 100, Jonathan Taylor 25 receiving yards. We can take that off. We don't like it. And then Pollard 60 plus rushing yards. Slob, what was your other one? You had another one, but it was an attempt prop too, so it doesn't let me add those.
Yeah, it was JT.
That was JT.
Oh, okay. Do you want to do well? We could do JT rushing if we're not doing. Well, do we think he's going to get a lot of yards though, or no? Probably not.
No. I think they're going to see it coming.
All right, well, we got 7 legs here. It's $10 to win, $33K right now.
Not bad.
It's a decent weekend.
That could be okay.
Couple blocks.
All right, well, I
don't think we need to add anything to it.
No, I don't think so either. I think we can do this here. I'm going to do $13 to win 43K instead. That just looks better. All right, I'm locking that in then.
Feels right.
Love it. I had a couple uncorrelateds. Shout out to Jeff. Let's give Jeff a shout out because we don't get to do enough shout outs for Jeff. But he did mention Kayshon Boutte in the chat earlier. I think Bootie's a decent uncorrelated look. Under 2.5 receptions, 40 plus is plus 950. Christian Benford might not be active for the Bills this week. Drake May. I mean, first of all, Pat's money line, guys. I mean, what are we doing here? This is disrespectful. Pat's alts, Drake completions. I've been bothering Connor all week.
Newton has been sending a different Drake May bet in our group chat every day in different ladders. It's been like Drake May 19 completions, Pat's money line. The next day it's like Pat's minus 9.5.
Just one a day. Just one a day. Just give him something. No one's responding, but that's okay.
I sent back the Portnoy thing.
I'll have the receipts later in the week. So, I also think the other side. So, I think it kind of matches the handicap. I think you could see some efficiency for the Niners, but I think the Niners guys are actually pretty interesting uncorrelated. Kittle under 5.5, 70 plus is plus 760. Jennings under 4.5, 60 plus is 10-1. Those aren't bad. And then Christian Watson under 3.5, 70 plus. Pretty big man splits. Denver runs a lot of man. Under 3.5, 70 plus is like 1050. JSN I would love because JSN I think is like in the Puka spot where like he could go for like 150 or something crazy, but it could all happen like the first half. So under 6.5 and alts would be interesting. But right now, FanDuel does not have any JSN alts, but I think that's another one I'll circle back on. But yeah, those are all I think pretty interesting uncorrelated if that's your jam. So
fun.
Yep. All right. Let's what else we got? Anything else? We got any other things for the people?
Looking for some NBA for you guys. You need something. If you're at the exchange, it's PJ Washington 16 plus points. That's happening. It's like plus 107. That's tonight. Get something going. You know what I'm saying? You can use the books money to make this parlay. That's how I like to use. That's how I like to play my parlays. You know what I mean? I like to use some.
Let's see here. I like that. That's good. Sharp stacks pop in with Ace Bailey PRA under 18.5 or 19.5, depending on where you look. That's kind of interesting.
Under.
Yeah, under another lovely
night,
under.
Friday night, find some overs, dude.
How about Trey Johnson, PRA?
I don't mind Trey. He's coming back from injury. They don't really know how to price him. They're going to probably get their asses kicked, though. That's the only problem.
Well, yeah, they suck, but 15.5 plus 100
feels kind of right, dude.
I mean, that's on Builder.
It's development time, dude. Development time for that kid. They got to develop him.
Yeah. Pinnacle's 16.5 minus 112. So we're getting, one less.
You beat Pinnacle. That's the first step.
Yeah. I don't know. That looks, for the overcrowd, that looks like the best banger.
Mm-hmm. Santi Aldama, too. Just saying. Grizzlies. 12.5 points. That's first quarter, probably.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing him under 13.5.
Yeah, watch out. He was 12.5 all day, and then he's creeping up. People are like, oh, yeah, he's probably going to go off tonight because he is.
Okay.
They got the Jazz. They're at home. No Edie. Jaws back. Firing. It's going to be fun, dude. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. All right.
No finger pistols for Ja. He's the real deal.
He'll find a way. All right.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All right.
Time to get myself a hurricane.
It's hey, good luck, man. Don't get in any trouble down there.
Yeah, 'cause no one's ever gotten in trouble in New Orleans.
Yeah,
right?
you gotta watch out in New Orleans.
Yeah. Oh, Jeff, I like this.
To get in trouble. Ask anybody.
JSN 50 plus in the first quarter. That's kind of fun. No,
I didn't even have to look at the handle to know who that came from.
Yeah. I mean, Javarius Ward now concussed again. Sauce Gardner's out. It's the B team again in the Indy secondary. So, yeah, love it. All right, appreciate everyone. Again, take advantage of the Sharp Stack deal. 7-day free trial, 30 days on top of that for an additional $10. Again, that's insane. It's usually $130. You need promo code survey. You're going to do this in the next 2 weeks. You're entered into a giveaway to win it for life for free. You'll also get our BetSports Golf subscription for free for life as well. Come hit some outright winners. All different stuff we have going on over there too. We're going to pick a winner on December 23rd. So head over right now, 4for4.com/sharpstack. Slop, what do we need to do this week? Got anything to fill? Anything?
The splash contest, 5K prize pool guaranteed. It's going to fill up, though. We're doing a great job. So all you guys that are joining, that's awesome. Those are the best contests. I'm telling you right now. Go on Splash, promo code SLOP25. You get $25 deposit bonus and $10 free to use in the quick pick games. That's free money. That's crazy. Free's for me. So do that. That's it.
Love it.
That's all you got to do.
Check that out. I come back 3 p.m. Eastern on Monday. I'll see how Connor's doing, see if he's alive, see if he survived.
He'll probably make it.
Yeah.
50-50.
50-50. We'll see. But appreciate everyone hanging out with us. And Phil Rivers, I hope you survive too. I'd love to be able to talk about what happened.
200 plus, baby.
I'm tweeting out that parlay after this. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it.
Throw in the Phillip one too, though, on the side.
Oh, absolutely.
Side bet.
Done deal.
Tag it. All right. For Connor and Slot, Ryan, we'll see y'all next time. Thanks, everybody.